Hello, my friends. This is Aisha at Youngspapercreations, and I'm back with you for another installment of busting that stash of scrappy offcuts and clipped papers that you've got. And I know we've got tons and tons of it. So, one of the things that I plan on doing is going through my punches to see which ones are effective, which ones I gravitate to, which ones I happen to fall for when I see the outcome of all the punches. And secondly, I am filling up jars of the cuts that I make so that I can give away for Christmas gifts or just because gifts to, you know, teenagers and the younger children out there, whether it's from church or my daughter's classmates. So that's what I'm doing, filling up these jars, and they hold quite a bit actually. And you can use any jar that you want. The main thing that I try to do is to make sure it's got a wide mouth so that, a wide variety of sizes can get into these. And today I have decided to look at 5 punches. This one is a heart. It's a 2 inches and heart, and it's got a weird shape. So I'll show you guys that later. This one I had gotten from Michael's years ago, at EK Success, and this cuts out the letter love. I'm leaning towards keeping it just because it's love, but it's chunky and heavy, and I wish the font was a bit wider. And here we've got this diamond shape. This I really like, so chances are I'll keep it. And this donut I definitely will keep unless something happens to it, because I had to send away for this from Hobby Lobby in the States, and I quite adore it. It's like a donut shape. Well, it is a donut. And last but not least, I've got this one here, and this is a Martha Stewart, and I want to cut the edges and see. I don't quite remember what it looks like, so I'm going to do that with this. So after all of this, I am actually putting together, putting some of these punches aside, because there's a lovely young lady out in, what is it, British Columbia, that I send stuff for from time to time with her grandparents. Other than that, when I'm giving away scrappy papers, I like to give to little kids 1 or 2 punches so that they can utilize the paper that I'm giving them. So after all of that chatting and all of this lovely chaos in front of me, I'm gonna start punching. And I must say that I'm looking forward to getting some new items from Stamping Up, because if you're not yet a demonstrator from Stamping Up, you want to get in now, because they're going to be having, I believe, maybe for this Chris for this not is it for this new calendar catalog that's coming out. It's going to run from December to, I think, spring, but it's going to be amazing. It's got, at least, if I can remember, at least 4 to 5 punches, and you're going to love them. So I know I'm getting them. And if I'm going to like take on new punches, because I have so many, I want to be able to go through and see what I'm willing to get rid of at this point. So here is the love that I cut out with this EK Success. Again, I wish it was a bit wider if the font was a bit bigger. But just the fact that a punch can cut out the word love kind of does it for me. As I speak on that, my mind went to a song that came out years ago I don't quite recall who it was by, but it says, "Where is the love you said you give to me? Now that you are free, will it ever be? Where is the love? Where is the love? The love is right here in this punch." Where is the love you said you'd give to me now that you are free? Well, that's another story altogether. So, oh, I kept punching and didn't do some of them quite well. So here I've got some love. And I guess if you're putting together a little package or something like that, if you just want to go about and punch out a bunch of love and put in there, then that's a cute sentiment for someone to find all these loves, right? So I think I will keep this. I'm gonna finish off doing a few more punches of this love. But yes, just grab your stash and just punch, and then you're able to give us gifts, because these punches can be quite costly. So you want to make sure you use them or share them with somebody, or share, if you happen to have lots of paper as I do, just go ahead, spend some time when you have time here and there, maybe watching a show or something. You just sit and punch. It could be quite relaxing. Gives you a chance to do some deep thinking while you punch. And as you punch, yes, you'll make some mistakes. So some you will have to throw away, and others you will keep. And I'm going to put right on into my jar as I continue to punch. So I think this love punch, this paper is very sturdy. I think I'm going to keep it for a belly band because it's quite sturdy. When the papers are very, very, most of these papers on my desk, they're wallpaper sample sheets. When they're extra sturdy, I like to hold on to them because they're going to be great for belly bands. Again, my thoughts on this love punch. Wish the font was a bit bigger, but wishing will not change what is, so I digress. So I think it lives to see another day, and I have lots of love. Some a bit damaged. What else is new? What else is new? So the good ones we will keep, and the bad love we want to get rid of, literally and figuratively. As I continue to fill up my jar, giving a jar full of die cut shapes is so amazing, and it's so appreciated, especially to individuals who don't have the tools that we might have at our disposals. Now I'm gonna go on to this diamond shape punch by EK Success, and this is great just to put together and creating designs with the paper. If you're creating journals, it's nice to have in terms of decorating your journal page. I will show you what I mean. I will keep punching a little bit. And one of the things I love about EK Success punches and Stampin' Up punches is that it cuts through items like butter. No muss, no fuss. So this is what I'm speaking of. I will show you. So just imagine this is your journaling sheet here. This will be great just to layer up side by side. Create a design to decorate your page. I will bring it closer and show you. See that? And you can do anything at all. Now these papers are not as dark perhaps to display in the light. I don't know if you could see it any better here. You probably can't. But this is what it looks like. So I think this diamond shape lives to see another day as well. So I will gather these up. Now when you use wallpaper, there once part of the paper that you will find the writing describing the you can't see this well in the light, but you will see the writing of the inscription from the wallpaper sheet. Those I like to keep because then I can use it myself, and I try to make sure that the ones that I'm giving as gifts is blank at the back, because I would know how to use it and still make it look pretty, but someone new to paper crafting might find it to be imperfect and then dump the papers, and then I would have to be not very pleased. Yes, I do not like wasting paper. Papers are quite expensive. Booklets, they're all very expensive these days. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this diamond shape for a while, and this was by the EK Success. And now I'm gonna try this Martha Stewart edge punch, and it's been a while since I used it, so I'm gonna use it on this strip of paper to see what it looks like. Okay, so let's start from one side, and this punches so nicely as well. So just line it up where you left off, and I'm liking this very much. Do you see that? When you get to where you want to get, then you can go back to the front and cut off that little piece that's holding it together. It's looking good. And here you have it. Isn't that lovely? And that's with the Martha Stewart punch. Now it looks like, see these little flower design? But when you cut it out, you don't get that full effect, but you do get the holes, and you get the ridges there. So you can just go back, see where you left off, and I don't want to make a mistake and punch again. Alright, so there you have it for that one. And I think this lives to see another day. Like I said, guys, I have lots of punches. And as you can see, I did not so far get rid of any of them. but at least I'm gonna take my time and go through them all as much as I can so that I can decide what to share and what to keep. No sense you have them sitting around and not using them, right? So as soon as my mind says, okay, it's okay to get rid of it, I try to get rid of it. Now this is a lovely piece of paper, but it's been staring at me for a while and that's not good. I need to use it. All right, see? Instead of throwing out these pieces of paper, we use them, especially when they're gorgeous. So here I've got some heart shapes. I'm gonna put this in here so it could be seen better. Okay, so these are all hearts. And they're great layered, however quirky you wish. I find it's a little bit awkward, the shape of it as a group, but by itself it's lovely. And let me put it on this strip of paper perhaps. Nope, you cannot see it clearly there. All right. Okay, and last but not least, we've got the donut shape, and let's get started. Let's see what's there. Okay, that one didn't come out well. No problem. We can. Alright, so this is a lovely strip. I'm going to use it and see what happens. Alright, so here we go. So here we have the donut shape cuts. It is so adorable, and I sometimes like to layer mine on top of each other like so, or sometimes I cut one circle, put the other one inside of it, and then just close this back. So thank you so much. This is Youngspapercreations, and if you're not yet a subscriber, subscribe before leaving. Thank you for watching all the way through. And yes, I have lots more cutting to do, and I've got so far the contender for the giveaway punches happens to be this unique heart. It is quite chunky. It's 2 inches. And I like how it cuts nice and smooth. But it's so quirky for its usage. I'm not sure if I want to keep it. I love the punch, how it cuts like butter. Now this one doesn't right off the bat show me a brand title. Okay, so just sampling. These are the donuts, and what I'm gonna do is have this punch be available in a package that I'll be putting aside for a few lovely, lovely young ladies for my daughter's class and whatnot. I'm sure they would appreciate it. So thank you guys. This is Young's Paper Creations saying thank you very much for your time, and sleep well. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye bye. Young's Paper Creations. Subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber.